Hello, humans, elves, dwarves, and hobbits.
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard, to Isengard, to Isengard.
Yes. Um, so I had an idea for 2025. Do we? I have this all three of the saga sets for the three novels for the Lord of the Rings LCG, and I thought it might be fun if we went through the Lord of the Rings saga.
And but you've got the newer stuff though, right? You don't have the older stuff.
Yeah,
So
so I've only have stuff that was reprinted. So I don't have cards. There's some of the cards they never reprinted, and so any of those cards I don't have. But everything that they reprinted, I have. So unfortunately, I don't have the Hobbit, because they never redid the Hobbit. But
if you could
um,
see my eyes, you could see me crying.
yeah. So this is my idea. So it's been a while since Dirk and I have played Lord of the Rings LCG. It was just a game we haven't done on the channel yet, and it's been a while since we played
Yeah,
actually.
and we only played the precons that came with that first game, I think, right?
Well, we played with those, and then I also have the specialty decks, the tribal decks, where the
Oh, we
elves,
did play a game one
yeah,
game with those. Yeah, that's great.
elves and dwarves and Rohan
So I played
and
the dwarves. Those were fun. That was fun.
yeah, and Gondor. So what I think I'm going to do is we'll probably pick one of those tribal decks, each of us, and we'll do a learn to play and do the intro scenario from the core
Yeah, it'll
set.
be a learn to play for you. It's going to be a refresher for us because it's been
Yeah,
a while,
it's
like you said.
it's been over a year since we played,
Yeah, I
probably.
think it was before we started the channel.
Yeah. Um, and so we'll do that, and then the intention is the two decks that they have two deck lists in each campaign box, and so our intention is to run those to start, at least to start, to run those decks. Now,
However, if you've got suggestions for ways to improve those, we don't have to play them just like it says in the box. In fact, I'd like to survive this. So if you've got suggestions, yeah, we'll listen
right,
because we just
especially
know the game well enough.
yeah, especially if it's like, oh well, game two, you definitely want these cards instead of these
Yeah,
cards.
this isn't Marvel Champions. I can't throw a deck together in 15 minutes
Yeah, yeah. So we're relying completely
on the community.
on the community and the published
Yeah,
set.
so I
So
mean, you can either send us some like just suggestions in a comment. You can put a deck list in a comment. You can link one on the Lord of the Rings database. I don't know what that version's
I think
called,
it's
but
called Rings DB or something. I
yeah,
have to
whatever the one that's similar to the Marvel Champion and
Arkham.
Arkham Horror one.
Yeah. So, anyways, there will also be a community tab to see what people think about. I'm sorry, a community poll to see what people think about this. And you can you can even comment at this video on deck ideas, but we will probably do a video in between each box as well. So we'll do one right before, so run after our learn to play and before we do Fellowship of the Rings, and then there'll be a video between Fellowship and Two Towers, where you can give deck lists for the next book.
Yeah, and now to set expectations a little bit, we're not going to count out or we're not going to discount other games on the channel. We're still going to play other games, so we might only get a game every month, maybe every 2 weeks if we have the time. But it we are still going to do other content as well. So, but we definitely we've been talking about doing this one for a while, and it's about time we get started on this one because
Right.
it's definitely fun and it's right up our alley. So
Right. And so yeah, so at minimum, I'd say we would get one game a month in.
yeah,
And I think there's like six scenarios for each campaign box. So that's 18 scenarios plus the learn to play. So, this could go into the first half of 2026 as well, I guess. But
it'll go on until the year 2525.
no. Um, I'm not planning on being around in 2525. So maybe you are, but
Just my ghost because my
or the
my
cybernetic
kids aren't going to let my
he's
ghost
got
roast.
a cybernetic head that he's got here. So, all right. Well, anyways, so yeah, so there will be a community a poll, and if you have deck list ideas, or if a bunch of people think this is a bad idea, then maybe we won't do it.
We're
Um,
still going to do it. We just if you think it's a bad idea, we just won't do it on the channel. But we're still going to do it.
oh, okay.
I
Uh,
want to play the game.
it's been a while since we played. Yeah. All right, and so yeah, so that's our my Lord of the Rings idea. And
Sounds like a plan to me. I'm all on board.
all right. So thank you for watching, everyone. Please like and subscribe and comment below. Thank you.